up guys, my name is OnceByte and welcome back to The Evil Within 2. Now, if you haven't seen the previous episodes already, up in the top right hand corner there'll be some cards to lead to the playlist if you want to go watch those. Now, I believe we were on our way. That was weird. Okay. What's that about? I don't like the big frame drops that just happened. Isn't it literally cut out my monitor? Give me a second. What? Why am I hearing like buzzing of a light going? None of the lights are out. Okay. Door, please don't jump scare me. Oh shit. What have I got a cutscene for?
Damn it. Son of a bitch still has Lily.
Why is this a cutscene?
And now I'm back to square one again.
We've re-established contact with the marker agent, Kidman.
About time. Patch him through. Sebastian? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman.
Finally. Are you all right?
That psycho is still on the loose in here. I turned on the emitter, and that seemed to slow him down. But he got away.
No.
And he's got Lily. She must be so scared and alone. I've got to find her before he does something terrible to her.
Something's gonna happen.
I'm so close. I can feel it.
We want to find her just as much as you do, Sebastian.
Of course you do. I'm gonna put her right back in the stem.
Sure you do. Don't want your precious experiment to fail. It would be a real tragedy to waste all that time and money.
I was speaking for myself, not Mobius. I spent a lot of time with Lily during testing. She's a good kid. I don't want her to suffer. I know things are bad, but I have faith in you. You've got to stay focused so we can save her. Together.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Thanks for the pep talk, Kidman.
Don't worry about it. But right now you need to figure out where he took her.
He said his name was Stefano.
Stefano. Copy that. I'll see what I can find out and send it to your room.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll check in with O'Neill. See if he can help me locate this psycho.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if I can be of any help. And... Sebastian?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks. Gotta figure out where he took her. Think I might have just figured it out. Not doing a very good job of hiding. It's almost as if he's taunting me. Well, if it's a fight he wants, he's gonna get it. I just have to find my way there.
Yeah, find your way there, how, Sebastian? Oh.
O'Neill, it's me.
Him.
I see the stable field emitter is back online. Please tell me you found the core and you're on your way back here.
Sorry. That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I see it too. I'm picking up the signal again, but now it's coming from the theater in the other part of town.
Right. Through the Marrow again, I guess. May need a little guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Chapter 6. Now, in that cutscene, I did notice there was a little monitor behind her that had 5 Good. Are you good? What the fuck is happening? Right. I'm hoping that might have sorted it. Keyword hoping. And I'm assuming that there was nothing massive that was going on that was running my PC. For all I know, there might be 6 bosses and Lady Elma around the corner. Oh wait, wrong thing. Let's pull out this, just check to make sure there's nothing around. Should I go searching a little bit? Yeah, let's do a little bit of search. So my assumption on this game is we're never actually going to fight him. We're going to fight his little minions. Then maybe at the very end, I'm going to assume there's like levels to this, right? I'm going to assume he gets up here. Then when we get up there to put the field emitter up, he's going to send another boss after us to try and stop it. Maybe camera woman again. And then what he's going to do is he's going to go up to another one. There'll probably be 3 or 4, I guarantee it. Because we're in chapter 6. It took us 5 chapters to get one down. I reckon this game will probably have around 12, 13 chapters maybe, like the last one. So my assumption is going to be that that's what's going to happen. We're going to have 3 or 4 of the emitters. And then that's going to be where that ends. Maybe. However, before I was rudely interrupted by this game doing whatever the fuck it was doing, I was saying, in that cutscene, there was a monitor. It had 12 human things on it. 5 of them were grey, 2 orange, and another 5 were green. So, my assumption is, the grey means not occupied, right? I assume that's not dead, because I don't think that makes sense. The 2 orange, I'm going to assume, are the 2 mobius soldiers we found dead, which there was one in the hall, and there was one at the very start of the game. They're the only 2 that we were sent in to find that we've actually found dead. That means that if there's 5 green, that means there's still at least 3 of the mobius agents we can find that are in there. However, that's worrying because there was 5 green. We found 2 of the mobius soldiers already dead, which means who's the 5th? Because there was only 5 mobius soldiers. If 2 are dead, that leaves 3. And Sebastian, which is 4. Oh, 6 total. So who's the 7th? Let's go in here real quick. I want to see if something's changed. Because she did say she was going to send something to my room. Correct? Oh, that's just the projector. Yeah, see. Look, here we go. 1 and 2. 2 are dead. That means we're left with 3 here. We got Yukiko, Julian, and Liam. We've already found Liam, and this is Stefano.
Take a look at some of the information I was able to dig up on your guy.
Stefano Valentini, artist. Yeah, that's him all right.
He's quite a flamboyant character. Seems he never reached the level of success that he wanted.
Sounds familiar. I know of another flamboyant artist who failed. Then he started World War II.
Let's hope this one isn't that bad.
Even if he's not, he still needs to be stopped.
A bit excessive. No, actually, he is kind of tearing a world apart, isn't he? Never mind. But that's a bit much, Sebastian. Oh, okay, we got some clippings here. Yes, but is it art? By Susan Fee. January 13th, 2015, Crimson City. Shock, disgust, outrage. These are some of the public's reaction to artist Stefano Valentini's solo show at Crimson City Gallery. For this critic, the reactions were just as strong, but for an entirely different reason. While Valentini obviously sees himself as a provocateur, I merely see a mildly talented craftsman who attempts to create controversy with his simplistic vision. Reducing the female form to an assemblage of sexualized parts may work if it's done for the right reason, to highlight I can't speak. Society's objectification of women, but Valentini seems content to merely revel in grotesque for the sake of titillation. Oh, nice. And that's just... He was born in Crimson City. No, he resides in Crimson City. He was born in Italy, Florence. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. STEM candidate 10045. Wait. There's 10,000 fuckers in here. That's a lot of dead people, considering I'm assuming a good 95% of them are dead, if not 99. Like, it's a high percentage of people that are dead in here as zombies, I'm gonna call them. Union is in need of creative personality types in order to stimulate a real-world scenario. While candidate 10045 exhibits mildly egocentric tendencies, they can be chalked up to his artistic leanings rather than psychological issues. Seems that way well, didn't it? His background check reveals no living family members to raise concerns at his disappearance. The recruitment board recommends candidate 10045 for STEM insertion. No wonder he doesn't have any family, he probably fucking murdered them. Magazine article. Question. What's significant about this photo to you? This was my last picture as a war photographer. Taking it almost cost me my life, but it also was responsible for my creative rebirth. Opened my eyes to the fact that there can be inherent beauty in abject horror. I may never take another photo with such meaning. Question. You mentioned that it almost cost you your life. Could you tell us more about that? Well, you've noticed my eye, of course. There's still a little piece of shrapnel that the doctors couldn't get out. They said it was a miracle that it didn't make it to my brain. It still aches sometimes, but I don't mind. It helps me to focus on what really matters. The beauty of life and the suffering. The fundamentals of my art. Yeah, they definitely fucking suffer, alright.
At least he died fighting. Without him, that stable field emitter would still be off.
True. But that shows us now, right, that we've got... Oh, wait. Oh, no, you're a combat specialist. This guy was a combat specialist, right? Combat specialist. I don't think we've got another combat specialist, do we? He was purely support. Oh, you had small arms. Fucking T-Rex. And you are also just support. So I'm going to assume those three. Of those three, the only ones to come back are going to be Liam and Yukiko, I'm going to assume. Because by the looks of it, he's taking out the people that can fight back. Right? The ones with the training. Now, with that being said, has something special happened in here? No? Well, real quickly, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get all this gel gone. Right, let's go... Here. Ooh, green gel. Ooh, 5,000. Right, I'm going to get low profile free, so I can fully max out my ability to stay silent. And we're going to go ahead and get this. The stamina is always useful. Also, the stamina bar is pretty big in this. So, 30% is probably quite big. I think... I want to say... I'm not going to predict times. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to do it. So, let's also do an upgrade. You know what? Explosive bolt. And I've got 70 more. We'll go for charge time. Just cause. 40, I don't think we're going to be able to do much with that. So, with that being said, let's pop on out of here. Right, so for the first time ever, I'm going to go ahead and chug me down a coffee, I reckon. Considering I've never actually used one of these, I don't know the time it takes to actually brew a new one. So, will this go red?
Takes the edge off.
Oh, it does go red. Oh, that's cool. Then my assumption is I'm probably not going to run into anything in the Marrows. Maybe. Oh, this is Central. Wait, was it Central before? I don't believe it was called Central before, no? Does that mean it's all come together? Did the field emitter pull like the majority of it together? So now it's only called Central. But also, is the gas leak still there? I hope it's not. Yes, look, it's just called Central. I feel like maybe some of the flooring might have came back. Which might... Because calling it Central if it's not Central doesn't make sense, no? You see, like this... Some of these reds have to come back, right? Logically speaking. They are? Let me guess. Fallen agent. You know what? I'll find him.
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
Yes. So it's not that some of them have come back. Or like the floors come back, it's that some of these are opening. Okay, okay.
Lily?
She's definitely not in here.
This place is messing with my mind.
Surely not, right? Bam. Okay. Shouldn't be anything in here, I hope. What's this? It's just parts. Yeah. Oh, there's actually green gel in there. I think this is the first time I've ever got green gel out of one of those. Huh. Weird. Oh. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, he was dead already. Ugh. That's not good. Well, a handgun out of that pouch is going to be useless now, ain't it? Yeah? With my lack of gunpowder. Okay, well, I'm going to have to play it a little safer. A little bit. Not too much. That was my best course of action. They were gonna notice me. Right? I don't think there was much avoiding that, if I'm honest. I know there was that little pathway to the left, but I'm gonna guarantee you that that wouldn't have done much. Yeah, because they kept looking over there, and it was very quick timing. So... Nice and explosive, but got the job done, I suppose. And kabam! Oh, I can't. Ew, what the fuck?
Whoa. What the hell is this stuff?
Oh, I walked in it just to make sure nothing would happen. Nothing did technically happen. some extent. This is really giving me sewer vibes. You know, the whole sewer situation. This door opened, did it not? Convenient.
Stop and listen to yourself, Myra.
Hey!
A secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra.
There.
But she's gone.
Oh, there.
Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof. Look.
Myra, you're obsessed. You need rest. Once you get past this, you'll learn to accept.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Myra, you were right all along.
What actually happened to Myra, do you reckon? A relic from a pre-phone camera era. These are the most... Oh, it's just describing what's it.
But why am I seeing this now?
Good question. Maybe we'll come across Myra. Maybe Myra's the fifth person. Because it's not possible that it's Lily. Because Lily's not in a stem. She's the base for the stem. Great. Great. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, please, let's have some more of that, shall we? Oh, wait, we're actually pretty close to the safe house. Ooh. God, I really hope I don't have to face off against that thing anytime soon.
God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
I really don't think that's likely. I'm just gonna go. Fuck it. It worked!
I gotta get the hell out of here.
True. Well, you know what? Maybe sneaking wasn't the way to go about things, huh? Well, okay, the UI's gone. Boys, the UI's gone. I'm glad this was, you know, pre-Fallout 76. and not, you know, before it. Oh wait, no, this is a Bethesda. This is published by Bethesda. It wouldn't have mattered. Oh, hi.
Oh, shit!
You look like a whole ass Milky Bar, fam. No one told me the fucking Milky Way was gonna fucking try and abduct me.
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
Well, no, to be fair, he did say he didn't know what you'd see in there, so it's kind of our fault for thinking it was going to be perfectly normal. It's not like he's been in here. Let's do this bad boy. Okay, so it's just really thin lines. There we go. You know what? Now that I understand what I'm trying to do with those, they're very fun. They're quite easy. Oh, a file. Displacement protocols. It is imperative that a missing core be replaced as soon as possible. A core that has been missing for even a few hours can affect STEM programming. If the core is missing for over 36 hours, emergency protocols must be instituted in order to prevent the core from escaping. Yeah, so that just proves once again that Lily is not coming out with us. Emergency protocols are only accessible for Mobius operatives with Alpha security clearance and can only be viewed on the Marrow server. So yeah, that solidifies the fact that Lily's not coming out with us. We're being served a fucking lie. That Lily might actually get out of this. Unless the whole place collapsed, Lily's not getting out of this. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we unstabilize the whole place and get the fuck out of here. Lily in tow.
Looks like someone's enjoying the show.
Oh, you meant the security camera. Oh, this is a Mobius door. Doesn't look like anyone's enjoying the show.
Someone's been watching. Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Huh. Well,
Don't move.
You're
is this
Mobius,
Yukiko?
right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Is that
Turn around. Do it slow.
Myra? Wait. Or is that... Wait, no, that is Yukiko, isn't it?
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Oh, right.
Right.
She's a psychologist.
The team psychologist.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
Yeah, clearly.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you. So
Well, I
they're sending
mean-
independent contractors now? That means
No.
things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
Fuck no.
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart, and I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies.
Makes
But
sense.
their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here. Just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
Could I maybe destroy his camera, his little sky camera? Maybe that's how we defeat him. Lily thinks... Oh, yeah. Let's go with that one.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth, too. Until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right. But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in the end because we're probably not going to get Lily back, right? Psychopaths.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis,
there's a red gel.
they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact
Among
that this
us?
one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
And something more to this.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I
Psychopath
need to do some
outside.
research before I can commit to the theory.
What she's hinting at there is that maybe one of the Mobius agents wants Lily instead. Oh, is that an email I can read? Core candidates to all concerned from Operative Grissom. Lily Castellanos. Initial findings. The ideal core candidate must have an unfettered ego in order to retain their own personality while supporting the interlinked minds of others. Given these parameters, there are only two possible candidate types: egomaniacs with psychopathic tendencies, or children. We all know what happened the last time an egomaniac with psychopathic tendencies was in STEM, so a child is our best bet. Having access to standardized school test results, we were able to narrow down our options. We feel that we found the ideal core candidate in Lily Castellanos. The test shows that she's not only has a guileless ego, but she exhibits incredible advanced empathy for a child her age. You're also sending her to Dr. Hoffman for future testing. Ah, there's a mirror in here as well. Okay, let me check that I got everything in here first. Oh! These are dolls based on... So we probably won't find one of Sebastian. I'll do that some other time. Fuck the files. Oh, that's right, I have a slide. Right, we'll look at this slide. Finish off our green gel, do any crafting we've got, and then we'll end up for this episode, I reckon. So, we've got 4, so I'm not behind.
Pick up, Kidman.
I'm here.
The first time I saw Myra, she was wearing that uniform. I think I fell in love with her right then and there. I didn't want to admit it to myself. But after she was injured on duty, I knew I couldn't risk not telling her how I felt. She was such a great wife and mother that I sometimes forget she was a great detective, too. She was right. She knew there was something fishy about Lily's death. I mean, kidnapping. I should have believed her from the start.
There's no way you could have predicted the truth, Sebastian. You know this.
But we are on track to get all of them. Oh, green gel. I actually only have 3,600. So maybe there isn't a point of upgrading. Now we got a little bobblehead along with our little toy. Is this... Do they have throwbacks to every single Bethesda published game there is? This is Wolfenstein, right? I can't aim it. That's Wolfenstein, right? I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that in Wolfenstein. And that's Fallout. I'm pretty sure Wolfenstein was published by Bethesda, as well as Fallout obviously being made by Bethesda. Why, though? I mean, no other game has shoutouts to every single little game that Bethesda ever made. So, it was a bit fucking weird, but sure, I suppose. Let's upgrade the clip size. Guess we can do the same on all of them. Might as well. And let's just make sure that there's nothing that I want.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Oh, that's right, I never spoke to you actually last time.
More at ease, Detective. You've found a possible ally in this dangerous world.
Not sure about that. I never know who to trust in here. Present company included.
A shame. After all we've been through together.
Yeah, I trust Tatiana.
Isolation and distrust aren't symptoms of mental illness, but they are unfortunate byproducts of it. Closing yourself off from others does nothing but agitate your condition. You are human. You require connection the way a plant requires light.
The only connection I require right now is to your machine. I've still got a long road ahead of me.
Well, calm down, Sebastian. I'm sure Yukiko will be very
There's nothing
useful.
wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Bitch. What combat skills? What, the one that reduces my fucking sway that's not an issue? Or this one that gives me less kickback than the literal 0 kickback I already fucking get? Oh, actually that one looks good. Wait. Gain the ability to kick stunned enemies away from you. Ooh. That paired with melee. Ooh, actually, you might have a point, Tatiana. Ooh. If I can kick back certain enemies, that means I don't have to use as much ammo on the base zombies. I assume not kickbackable will be the spitters, the lurker type things, you know, the ones that are like stick to the roof and in the grass and shit. I assume the only kickable type will probably be just the base zombie. So that includes just, you know, the normal zombie, the female zombie with the knife that is not actually killable via stealth kill. She survives through at least one stab to the back. I assume it'll go for a bit of them too. I don't really think they'd go for anything else. So, you know what? I'll go for it. Because that means, right, that I can use this, do the 200, right? That gives me 200% damage and a way to deal with zombies by themselves, completely by themselves. 75,000. Why? Right, with that being said, I think that's it. Cat hasn't got anything for me. We've looked at the projector. We went ahead and looked at the little bobblehead. For whatever reason it's in this game. Who fucking knows? So, I'm going to save. Right, I can't actually save, so we'll just save on slot 2, I suppose. I have theories with no base, but that's what theories are there for, right? The Psycho is planted by Mobius, is obviously one of them. Obviously, because it said on the sheet that he's egotistical. That's what it said. They literally said in one sheet that they couldn't put another egotistical psychopath in there, but they've said in the actual file about him, he's egotistical. All he needed was the trait of being a psychopath, which he has. Obviously, maybe they didn't do the right test and didn't detect it, but still happened. So, with that being said, I think the next episode, given the fact that we're on the hunt to get to the theatre, I don't know. I want to go back and get the key card, right? I want to go back and get it. But currently, it's pushing me ahead, not back. At some point, I have to go back, right? That can't just be it for the main land, right? They've got, like, a good mile or two of fucking area that I haven't touched. Doesn't make sense they'd end it there. Plus there was, like, 5 different side quests there. And I assume with the size of it, there's more. So I don't know whether I should just go and get it now while I'm not on episode, because I don't even know where it goes. That's the thing as well. You got the door there that has a code on it and a key card. The key card, I have no idea where it goes. I've never seen a key card in this game. So with that all being said, enough theories for me. If you enjoyed this video, go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified when I post. If you enjoyed it that much, consider hitting that like button. And with that, well, actually no, down in the comments, tell me any games you'd like to see me play in the future. I do have some planned, in which there may be a game that gave me a little bit of Little Nightmares vibes in it. So, I might get playing that one after we finish The Evil Within. Or I might finish the Death's Door. I'm not sure yet. But I shall see yous in the next video. See ya!